We've been playing Elite Dangerous. I've been here in my Quebec. I've been mining a little bit. Did one mining mission, but I've done so much mining outside of the mission, like $20 million I've made total. Oh, I still got a load, a hell of a load, haven't I? Forgot about that. 11 osmium at 50,000 apiece. 3 silver at 40,000 apiece. Monzonite, 16 of them at 200,000 apiece. This is about $6 million worth of stuff here. Oh, I get so distracted when I'm on a mission. My mission was for 12 Samarian, and I've been back to the station twice, and I didn't sell the Samarium until the third time. Kept running out of space too, and going back and forth. Then I got a bigger refinery instead of the shield, so I've been rock and rolling with no shield, but with the 4A refinery. I I was gonna get some hull reinforcements, but they didn't have any at the station I was at. But it's not a big money maker. I mean, it's worth it, and it's a large sum of money, like what I'm turning in here. But that's 2 3 hours worth of like work. It's not easy money like fighting it. For 5 seconds of combat, we get $200,000. It's not like that with mining. It is a hassle if you're not in the mood for it. Combat doesn't last long enough to be much of a hassle. You either run or you do it, and it's over and done with in a couple seconds. But mining is, well, like I said, time consuming. So I got a courier mission because this is where the next ship is at. The next ship we are getting is the Asp Explorer, which is great because what I've been mining, as you saw in my hold here, osmium. If we go to this engineer, I have 11 osmium. Our newest one, Marcia Hicks. She requires 10 osmium. But to get to her, we're gonna need some type of exploration vessel because she's a whole sector across the galaxy. And our old one could have did it. The Diamondback Explorer was 40 light year range, but this one I'm hoping to get higher, so it'll be a little bit easier. Glad it's an Explorer. It's the Asp Explorer. It's the Asp Explorer. A lot like myself. Fitting name. Resolution of the order. If not, if this one can't get us, I've been collecting engineering engineering materials a whole lot. Like we've been getting nickel vandamium, a bunch of them from mining, plus all the scans I've been doing in my spare time and my off time. So I think we could definitely engineer a frame shift drive for range, but I don't know. I really think it should be like 70 to go to her, but we got to do some type of long-term exploration at some point because we can't stay in this sector of the galaxy the whole game. In one sector, it doesn't matter. Like we got to go to another sector at least. As big as the galaxy map is, that's not the galaxy map. But as big as the galaxy is, we're just in a small bubble of the sector. Just look at this little southeast, southwest, southeast quadrant. We've never been out of there. And that's our sector. We've got to go clear across that new sector to get to her. So it's going to be need to be a little more than 40 light years of jump. We will be, we will definitely come across the Alliance. We will definitely come across Thargoids, definitely come across empty space we can't jump across till we engineer our FSD or upgrade our ship. I think we'll encounter everything the game has to offer in that little space between the two sectors. A lot of space is empty. You know what they say, empty matter makes up the universe, and antimatter is empty space. The Ass Explorer manufactured by Lakon Spaceways. The Ass Explorers, often marketed as pilots seeking their two pilots seeking their first multi-crew vessel. Its high jump range and wide unobstructed cockpit canopy make it popular with explorers, but its versatility also make it a viable choice for traders and combat pilots. It's designed for medium-sized landing pads. We've had a multi-crew vessel, I believe. I thought the keelback was. We also have the Vulture. The Vulture is. They don't have a keelback here. And so its top speed is improvement, boost speed is an improvement, maneuverability is an improvement. Its FSD range is terrible. But it is the lowest grade FSD, a 5E, lowest out of the 5s. Oh, and we've had ships with the 5E thrusters, power plant, and frame shift drives before, but usually the bottom half of that list is all 1s and 2s and 3s. Now it's all 4s and 5s. Crazy. Crazy. We don't need 5E sensors. We need a 5E power distributor, not a 4. Life support, we don't need 5E. 6.66 million. I'll take it. Too much cargo. I forgot about the cargo. We're gonna sell this osmium though. That's a long trip and we don't need to be carrying it that long. We can mine it again somewhere else. $111,000 of gold. 1.8 million of osmium. 146,000 of silver. 3.1 million monazite. Rod plumsite. 1.8 million. That's it. Rank increase. Yeah, figures. So did we buy it and we couldn't swap it, or no, we did not buy it. Yes, Explorer is all mine. I think we can even engineer this FSD here. I know it's a pin blueprint. Look at that wide ass wind canopy. Get on to the outfitting while we're down here. Whoa, look at all them hard points. 6 hard points, huh? This is it. Definitely looks like a mining vessel. You know, you got the 2 heavy hard points, 2 light hard points, and 2 mining hard points. 4 utilities. Make sure this category is taken care of first. The core internals. Power plant 5E, big power horse. See, they've got a 5A too. Awesome. 5A thrusters they have. This is going to be all of our money. We are down to 1.5. We're down to $11 million. Good Lord. Frame shift drive is going to cost another 5, but they have a 5A. Awesome. That's all that matters right now because we got to get home. We have 6 million. Can we get life support? 4A. Nice. Power distributor. We can get 4A. Sensors, can we get 5A? They don't have 5A sensors or a fuel tank. Good, good, good. We'll get home just fine. We can't even fully equip it now. We got to do some more mining. See how far we can get the FSD going. Increased range. We just barely got to have enough to get to 4, to max out 4. I mean, I know we'll have plenty to max out 4. Perfect. We can do this to like 2 or 3 more ships. Just the FSD. But that's the important thing, so we can travel back and forth to get upgrades, to get upgrade resources, you know? across the galaxy. We're maxed out at 4 now. We can do this 2 more times. And then we're out of arsenic. I've been getting that mining. Too bad. Close. I'll leave 4 on there. We can't do an experimental effect. But it is our FSD we're rocking right now, right? Frame shift drive was a nut. Perfect. What's our range? Lights, night vision. Do we not have auto docking or things like that? I didn't see it on the list. 40. Woo! Nice. Okay. It's not as, this is just to replace our Diamondback Explorer, but we've got to get home to where our Diamondback Explorer is and swap out the parts for this thing, whatever we can. We're just going to strip it bare. We might even sell it. I hope we can. I hope this is good enough to replace it. It's wanted in QBO. Okay, well that's where we're headed then. No weapons or anything. We're just no shield, no nothing. We're just going home. We don't have the money, so we could do courier missions in this on our way home. They're not much money. Yeah, let's hold off on that. That's not enough money for anything. How far are we away? Probably far. Oh no, we're right near home. Is there any IFs here? Interstellar factors. There's one above us. What is that called? Karna? That's far. We don't need to worry about that. We could just use this to get home. Switch it to systems only. QBO should be right on there. So close. QBO, 13 light years. We could probably afford some cargo racks and do some QBO missions, but if we're doing anything, we need to be making money. We can't fly around with an empty ship, you know. We have replaceable ships, you know. You know what I mean. I will exit promptly. Trust you me. This is good. This is nice engine to start with. A little bumpity. That's a nice boost. This feels nice, like a luxury ship. Can't go cracking rocks in it though. With all them hard points, it's hard to not to use this as a fighter. So that's why I'm always complaining about their ships not being role specific. Because this is gonna be a good ass fighter, but it's an explorer not made for fighting. What's the deal? You know, you could have designed your ships role specific. You could have designed them luxury specific. You know, from shitty ones, medium class to high end ones. Could have designed them anything, but it's all messy and disorganized. You know, and it contradicts itself. I don't like that. But it is what it is, I suppose. There's no thought process behind it. It seems like it's just like each ship was designed by a different person, and they just put the prices on them going up in quality. Basically, that's it. Don't need no super cruise, man. I'm an ace combat veteran pilot. This is a nice canopy. It's got a nice curve to it on the front. time to see it. It's a big one. If we had some money, I'd get some crew. We need all the money to pimp this out. We'll use it for exploration, I guess. Exploration. But what is exploration really, though? You know, you get a scanner on your ship, you land and drive around. That's all exploration is. The most we're going to get out of the FSD is to like 43 light years per jump. That's not much better than the Diamondback. But the weapons on this thing are insane. But it's not a fighter. What's now? Madupi. We'll probably use this as a combat ship. I don't see myself wanting to explore for. We spent the whole first 40 hours of the game exploring. I'm not gonna keep exploring. It's with all these explorer ships. Why can't they just say an all-purpose ship or general ship? Call it a day. We don't have a docking computer. I'm good at this. Oh no. Okay, cool.
Attention, Commander. You must seek
Trespass.
proper authorization before attempting to dock at this station.
I thought I requested docking. I don't know if I can get out in time now. Ah! Never went our shield. I thought I requested docking permission, man. Great Phantom.
Clearance denied.
Now we have to go to the interstellar faction. Where is it at? Let me slow down and face the opening first. See. Should be. If it's just a trespass fine, we should be fine.
Landing permission refused.
What? What kind of bounties and warrants do we have? We got a 400 credit fine by them for being reckless drivers. That's not that bad. Oh, they said they were waiting for the fine to be fully issued first.
Permission granted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 03.
Landing pad 03, gotcha. Well, no. Oh, crap. I was gonna do a good landing the first time. What the fuck? 03, where's 03? 03 in the back there. Go.
Attention. Reckless maneuvers will not be tolerated at this facility.
I see, I've got a fine already. Can a person make a mistake?
This facility requests that all pilots observe safe speed limit in your docking bay.
Oh, that was nice. That was a nice ass landing. If I do say so myself. If my entrance would have been a little more careful. Ace pilot for sure.
Landing complete. Execute system
Looking
shutdown.
for a reckless driving credit. They gotta be all this crazy shit. What the fuck? Easy. So let's get out our ship, the Diamondback Explorer, because I think, well, that's what this is gonna replace. I mean, that's what we're replacing. So we should get the parts from it. Outfitting. Let's see. Got all the weapons, got all the utilities. Might as well take the cores. Can't store that. Can't store them because then they have to buy the default and replace it with the default. Yep, there's 17,000. That's alright, that's alright. Maybe I should have just sold the ship, I don't know. Why can't I store these? 4A engineered thrusters. Store the 4A thrusters, okay. Alright, these four, I'll do that then, fine. 5A frame shift drive. Oh, we should have just bought this one because this one's engineered and everything already. Don't need 3A life support, I'm sure. The 4A power distributor, I'm unsure. We'll store. Sensors, we need 4A sensors, I'm sure. We go, we just buy another Diamondback Explorer. Just sell it. No, but it doesn't have anything important on it. Like exploration vessel is not something that's hard. It's not a hard role to fill. You need 3 slots: one weapon, one scanner, one vehicle hangar. Simple, easy. That's why it's a recurring theme in the ship throughout the game, especially in the early levels. So core internals. We need. What did we pick up here for everything? No 5A thrusters engineered. Oh, I'm going to the wrong category. Sensors, browse shop. No more sensors. 4A power distributor. Let's see what we have stored. 4A engineered power distributor. Fuck yeah. Clean. Transfer to ship. 4A life support. Anything else we can. 4A life support. Frame shift drive. We got. This one is. What's the range on this? Max fuel for jump 5. Thermal load. Let's see if we go to transfer and transfer. This engineered one is better because it's at 5. This one's maxed out at 4 with a progress on 5. This one's got 5 completed and it's an extra 6. It's an extra 20th of 1 light year. But I'll take it. Not much of an engineering upgrade, if you ask me. So we're good here. Just need some 5A sensors. Utilities, it should have a bunch. Weak scanner, where have they all gone? We've had engineered we got engineered things. Let's see if they're stored here. 2E cannon, fuel scoop, beam, laser. There's autofield meat. Well, they'll probably be useful wherever they're at. Let's move on. We got a 2E cannon. Sounds good, I guess. No other 2 weapons that it wants to use from our storage. Can't go wrong with the laser. We got a 2E or a 2D. With 2D for DPS, and it's good. For 1, let's go with, we got a kinetic, let's go with another. Nope, not a laser, not a burst laser. They don't have, oh, we're doing 1s now, okay. Thinking a mine launcher. But I've run into my own mines, I think. Do a seeker missile rack for sure. It's gonna be a hell of a combat ship. that can jump far, 40 light years. Let's see, what about kinetic? We don't have many options, we only have cannons. Cannons and railguns. I like the railguns. They don't do much damage, so we'll have to leave that half full. Utility mounts. We can do point defense turret. No shield boosters. And I don't have any shield boosters stored. Where did all these things go? We don't have a shield. I don't think we need to get a shield. Optional internal. Oh, we have a 5E shield. 6 cargo rack. Wow, this is a good one. 64 in one slot. Let's go with the 5E shield. I guess for now that's what's already there. 5E. There's no 5 shields here, so we'll leave it as that E. And then the 3 slot, we'll go with the fuel scoop. 3A. I think I have a 3A fuel scoop. Yeah, I do. What kind of exploratory things do we need? Let's replace super cruise with a detailed surface scanner that's engineered. In one of the 2 slots, we need a vehicle hangar. I don't have anything interesting for 2s in storage. Let's go with a G, of course. Put a vehicle in. We could put a fighter bay in here. Could we do that? I don't know if they even sell fighter bays here. For exploration, I don't see much of anything we could be using. We can do mining operations limpets for search and rescue, reconnaissance missions, and planet-side missions. If you go up to these factions that are listed, and you can't, they won't let you land there, and you can't do anything with them. But if you scan them, you can hack them and things like that. That's what the recon limpets are for. I haven't done that, so I think we should do that. It involves landing, so it's exploration. I think we can use a 2-pack though. Oh, I only have 3. There's so many cool slots in this ship. Operations, Olympic controller. They have the B on top, right there. We've got a 1 cargo rack and a 2 slot. We still got another 3. Wow. We could do hatch breaking. Stealing cargo from people. Could do field rescue, cargo racks, auto field maintenance. Like if you're going to be exploring deep space and you have a fuel scoop, so you can go into and get lost in outer space where there's no people and no place to get fuel because you got a fuel scoop. But if you take damage, you're going to need repair. So repair limpets aren't quite worthy of a 3 slot, but I'll put them in a 2 slot if I can. See, now we can really get lost in space. Another fuel tank wouldn't be... Like, you can't transfer it, I don't think. Like, I don't think... If it's a fuel tank, it's for refilling other people's ships. I don't think you can use it. But look at our insurance rebuy. 2.1 million. Wow. I don't know what else. We can do a lot of deliveries. If there was passenger cabins, we could have done that. We could do some refinery. With all this, we could mine. We could get a 3A refinery right here, right now. I don't know. I don't think I should have did that. Can we sell it for the money, same price? I don't know. We'll just leave it on. We don't have enough money. We have the hard points. Is my theory behind it. We don't need all these weapons. We could put a seismic charge launcher and a mining beam, and then a pulse wave, a point defense, a shield booster, and then we'd be good to go to mine and explore. Shield health, 735 armor, light years, 39 empty, 37 encumbered. These things turned off again. Beam laser, pulse laser on the left trigger, cannon on the right. Secret missile on the right. Paralympics on their own thing. Surface scanner on the left, data link scanner on the left, composition scanner on the right, the right, discovery scanner on the right, hatch breaker limpets on the one, collector limpets on the two, recon limpets can go on the two of the repair limpets. And our power is great. We don't even need to adjust that. Now we can take up some missions here. We're down to 1.6 million. A couple of days ago we had 90. Follow-on mission, deliver 2 units of liquor. Sounds good. You see mine, donate, mine, source and return, courier, deliver. And that was the reason to mess me up while I was reading that. I don't think so. How can we not have, we're maxed out completely 100% with this faction. How do they have missions unavailable to us? Because you need the units of, oh, the rank, okay. No, I'm not donating nothing now. I'm poor. Terrorist mission. Oh, the same shit. Urgent kill orders, wet work. Lambda Tuscany 1. Is that where we're going already? We're going to Lambda 1 Tuscany. Yeah. So I'll pick that up. The land job. I'll keep that in mind. Courier job going to the same place. Not very rewarding, but we'll already be there, so. Deliver 72 units of liquor just out of our reach. 16 units of liquor, I'll take that. I've been getting a lot of engineering parts as the rewards for missions instead of money, but that's not gonna be able to happen much longer because we need the money. We can't take any more cargo missions. Like a combat mission. I'm still looking for Lambda 1 Tuscany. Assassinate this guy for half a minute. Okay. Authority ships may be sent against us. Well, if it's in the other people, if it's the federal authority and not the Empire authority, it don't really matter. We could do some power missions while we're here. Pick up some of this media material and give it to. This one would have to go for fortifying. Let me see where we're needed. Fortifying or for preparation. This is such a high rebuy cost. If we died right now, we would have to use one of our other shitty ships. I don't know if we would ever get this one back. Everything's prepped immediately. Like yesterday, an hour after reset, everything was fully prepped. It's crazy. Nobody even knows about this game. Fortifying Lambda 1 Tuscany, where we're going already. It's already been 23,000, 20,000, 18,000 over. So damn. Chumar is already triggered. Hawarndai is triggered. Okasai is not triggered, but close. That's where we'll go, and they want programming materials. So let's head there first. We've been there. Programming materials is fortify. Take as many as we can carry. Which is a lot. That's it. But I forgot about a docking computer. Do we even have docking computers here? Optional turn detail scanner, planetary approach suite. Repair limpet. We'll see. We're gonna do a docking computer for now. Advanced docking computer instead of the repair limpet. Auto launch. All you need is love. Come on. It retracts landing gear before we even take off.
To observe safe speeds when traversing the docking bay.
Wish I could fly that good. I am doing pretty well. Clean. This is a very nice ship to fly. It's got nice maneuverability. Its sound effects are a lot more refined, and like our Imperial courier ship sound effects sounded like terrible, like it was like what farts. And this sounds like a nice subwoofer sound. Nice high-tech, futuristic space subwoofer sound. Look, Kumentez. Let me get the Kumentez. That better? Seems to be better. Contract details. It's not charging quick enough though. Wow, it looks so weird down in this little 3D model. It's like it's got hieroglyphics on its ass. My little duper next to the shield and hull integrity thing where it's floating. Got some hieroglyphics. Astroglyphics. Terrific astroglyphics. Man, the power thing does so well. We can leave everything on and we're still not using all our power. It's amazing. Oh, come on now. Be a good AI and not do that. Don't do that. This thing moves. Or farts in a bag. That's what the courier sounds like. There's nothing I can do about it now, is there? We've got to get away from the sun. There we go. I kick a guy. Tunguska, Star Class and Red Dwarf. 20.18 light years. How far are we going? Next jump's where we're going. That's not where we're supposed to be delivering this, is it? Let's see. Fortify. It is. It is. That was a long jump.
Fuel scooping.
Nice and close. I can't read that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Anki from the wikis like a terminal. That's cool. You heard they were making Greece or something. Something about Greece. A TV show or a movie or something. That's where the song is from. That phrase. Well, now it's time we explore. Want to get that engineer unlocked. Want to finish that other engineer. I don't know. We got to keep modding stuff to get that one maxed to 5. We could take the ship there and see what we can mod on it, and then we can jump out to the other one. But I don't know. Not right. We're quite ready for that. We can't get a new ship until we get like another $30-50 million. We could probably get into some heavy duty combat missions here. This one.
Lakon, Yankee Oscar uniform. We are honored to welcome you to this Imperial station. Approval granted. Please continue to bay 1-1. Initiating auto-docking protocols.
All right, here we are. Hanky from Zwicky's terminal. Power. Is that what we're delivering? Prep cities, yeah. See, it needs about 93, and we'll be done fortifying. But nobody's undermining it. We're up to 411 merits. Nobody's undermining, don't really need to be fortified. We were looking for something in outfitting for the ship. I think we got all the necessary, the important things. We were just shopping around for weapons. We might as well make it mining weapons. We can use some limpets. We lost our repair, and what did I put instead of repair limpets? Repair, yeah, repair limpets. Switch that out for some. Docking computer. Okay, yeah. So we need a seismic charge launcher and an abrasion blaster and a mining laser. Okay, this can be a mining laser. Those nice and cheap. I don't trust that this cannon and this beam laser are gonna be. And we got a missile rack too. I wish we could. Let's just hold off on the rest for now until we get into a fight. But the sensors, 5E sensors, yes, we gotta probably go to deep space for that shit. They never seen a ship like this. Should be good. Let's continue the missions. Let's go do the pilot assassination mission. Why is that? Got a shield on it. What's that mean? I don't see shield icons. I think that means it's where we're, oh, it's where we're at. It's fortified. We got missions here. No, we don't. Something to do with power play anyway. It's not important. It'd be 200 light years across the. I think it'd be more than 200 light years. That'd be 8 jumps. No, it's gotta be like 600 light years. Like 20 jumps to get to the engineer. Let's see. Anything to scan? System surface system scan here. That's the easy money we could be getting. We need it now, and we're an explorer.
Signing off.
Mission objective detected. Incoming mission critical message.
Probably not critical at all. You got 5 minutes. Not even you got 5 minutes. You got 2 days. You make it in 4 days. It'll give you a quarter. Almost exactly what it is. Delivery bonus. You make it 8 minutes, will give you 30,000 credits. Yeah, well, that's not even worth brushing. You got to just go to two space stations in your system, and we'll be done. I think.
Fuel scooping complete.
I don't know, the wet work job is what's been updated. You gotta scan the nav beacon. Let's not get too far away here. For the wet work mission. We got 2 couriers, a wet work mission, and something else all in the system. Deliver liquor deliveries too. The 2 liquor deliveries, 2 couriers, an assassination mission, all here. But those are, hard to miss. And this one's another system back on the other side of QBO, I think. Just call me Shay Guerrero, working for Cuba, yo. Zoo. I've been working on the Freedom Front, the Liberation Force, Cubio. Well, that lady that at our spaceport even talks like she's from Cuba. Thank you, Commander. Whoa, where did you come from, buddy? Yeah.
Incoming mission critical message.
The guy you want to kill is right here. That's what they say. Malcontent. The summer of my malcontent. There we go. 2 anomalous bulk data scans. Nice. There's a bro here, a vulture, like ours at home. Federal agent, a vulture expert. Wants to use the enemy. We might be like if they're in vultures, we could probably fight the federal agents now, like we were supposed to for the
Frameshift
power
drive
play
charging.
missions.
Ready to engage.
To sow discord in the federally aligned systems.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Incoming
Engage.
mission critical message.
Now we got a new signal, but we're headed to this one first. This is like
Incoming
I
mission
tried to
critical
do it like
message.
this a lot, but I haven't done it like this in at least a year. You know, I had 4 or 5 different types of missions all in the same place. Like that's how you make your money back and how you make up quick and easy. Not so much the money part, because you got to pick a lot of courier missions, because the more like the assassination mission, it's gonna take so long and be so complicated. We gotta land, scan something, go back in the plane, warp to another system, kill a pirate. You know, so you don't want to pick shit you gotta do like that. You don't, even if you're not distracted, it's not convenient. We're not ready for the fight just yet, buddy. You hang around though. I'll smack that ass. I don't think we're gonna lose, or well, I don't know. The cannon's not that impressive as a weapon. We might have to run away. Laser will take your shield down and slowly tick away damage. I think we might focus fire, because that's what they said the cannon was useful for. The multi-cannon's good for general damage. The cannon for focused fire. The frag cannon, I don't know. Like it's close range. It damages the entire ship. I think it's supposed to. Like if you use the multi-cannon, he's not gonna all of a sudden have a FSD collapse. But if you use the frag cannon, it spits a bunch of little things, so he'll have hull damage and damage to his modules, I think. And there's no module damage in a multi-cannon. I guess, I don't know. Really no purpose for a frag cannon. I've never heard of one, but I think I probably heard of one. They had, then just because they had weapons in the 70s, that don't mean they were any good, or don't mean they were smart to be using them. You know, they used dogs back in the day as weapons, so dog bombs. So it's not, just because something exists don't mean it's intelligent. Yeah, 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 yeah. I made some donuts today. The dough was good, but I just used an ordinary deep fryer, so the insides were raw for the most part, but the ones I did cook were too crispy, you know, and I didn't prep any toppings for them. So they're like crispy donuts. I like the dough before I even cooked it, so a little too crispy and no toppings on them.
Landing gear deployed.
Gotta use some type of, might have to go at a lower temperature, I don't know, because the fried Addy deep fryer, obviously, they couldn't have been that good, come out that good at all. Nothing good here. Oh, it's out of time, really? That's sad. I hate hate to see you go. Follow on mission deliver 2 units in silver. We're not going there. I'm not picking up any missions. Steel 2 units of HE suits. There's our steel reactive armor. These what you need the hatch breaker shit for. We might do some of those. We got the hatch breaker on it. Limpets on us already. Covert acquisition contract. Steal some shit. Yep. Well, let's get off. What does we have to do here? Is that follow on mission? Oh no, they want the liquor. Okay, you can have it. Glad to have my space back. Thanks so much. I'll take the mechanical components. So now taking the money. $400,000. Every little bit helps right now. My ship's not the way I want it. Power contracts. Can we do anything with that in here? No. So we still got another delivery and another courier delivery and the other missions. Assassination missions, 2 of them. The courier and liquor go to, well, that goes to another system. This goes to another terminal. Oh, we could have got a bonus from fighting the pirates, but we're out of time. Whew. Not gonna interdict me out in front of the station. Oh, bring it to me. So we're not gonna have enough time to do anything here.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So we'll have to continue this in the next video. Thanks for watching.